I am David Anderson, the bridge pastor at Sylvania United Church of Christ, and I welcome you to this session of Keeping in Touch, where with our staff members, we try to let you know what's going on in the church so that you can keep totally up to date, even though we are isolated from one another. The big event coming up this weekend that all of us are looking forward to is a visit by our candidate for the position of senior pastor of Sylvania UCC Church. And there are a number of activities related to that. And once more, Elaine is going to go over it all with us so that we are very clear of the opportunities we have to meet the candidate and to hear from him. So Elaine, by the way, is a member of the search committee who is bringing the candidate to us. So Elaine, you want to review again for us all that's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. I have something to show you. Let's see, just to walk us through it. So here's a picture of our lovely search committee.
Oh.
We have been working hard for a very long time, and we are so excited that this is the week, the candidating weekend is upon us. So Saturday, there are 2 congregational Zoom meetings you can join at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. You can sign up via the link that was sent out in your email, or you can call the church office and Joyce can help you. You can join via video like we are doing right now, or you can just call in to the meeting. The next opportunity will be Saturday from 4 to 5. You can drive by in the parking lot of the church and wave, say hello to the candidate. Please wear a mask. And we sent out some things you can share with him, like fun things you like to do in your names. On Sunday, you can view the live stream of the service at 10 a.m. Or you can also access the video of the service via the email that will be sent out later in the day. So you'll receive at noon an email with a link to view the sermon if you weren't able to live stream. And you will have a link for the ballot. So you can click on that link and vote as well. If you need a paper ballot, please contact Grace Bell. Regardless, all ballots via electronic link or paper need to be in by 4 p.m. And the search committee will share at the end of Sunday, hopefully, some exciting news.
That's it. Thank you, Elaine. Good looking group, by the way. While you're there, would you also tell us or give us an update on Vacation Bible School and what we can anticipate and when that will be happening and how children enroll and all those kind of details?
Yep, so VBS will be the Wednesdays in July, so 5 Wednesdays in July. We will gather together on Zoom from 6:30 to 7 each Wednesday to do a story, music, some activities, and there will also be activities available on a page for families to download or use throughout the week, as well as some other art projects. So the registration link will go out next week to families, and you can also keep an eye on social media as well as the newsletter. It's called Compassion Camp. So I'm excited to see you all on Zoom.
Thank you. When you mentioned that this is taking place in July, I just kind of want to plug something too. Beginning in July, we're not sure of the day of the week or the time yet, but there will be information going out. We're going to do a study book on white fragility by Robin DiAngelo. I've looked at the books dealing with the present racial crisis, and this book is always on the top 3 or 4. So we're going to offer a study of this book on Zoom during the month of July. More information will be coming out, but if you would like to sign up to be a part of that, you can probably call the church office, but we will be sending out more information. The book, unfortunately, is sold out at both Amazon and Borders, but you can still get it in the Nook form or the Kindle form, or put your name on a waiting list and they will send you a copy as soon as they get it. And there are also independent bookstores where you might be able to find a copy, but that begins in July. At the same time, to be aware that we continue to work with the COVID-19 situation in committee, seeing how this impacts our church, the policies and guidelines that we need to have in place as we go forward. And just this past week, Joyce sent out a letter to outside groups that are using our church, and I'm going to ask her just to tell a bit about that so that we are aware of that situation. Joyce?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Well, because Sylvania UCC tends to serve a population that is higher risk to COVID-19, we are taking a conservative approach to reopening the building. I sent out a letter, like David said, from the trustees to all the outside groups that utilize our building, letting them know that when we do reopen the building, we're going to require that all people wear masks, and there's going to be specific guidelines upon entering the building. And we're just basically informing everyone out there, like the different groups, that when we do reopen, we're going to have specific guidelines. So they're well aware ahead of time. That's all I have.
And I might mention that the COVID-19 committee is meeting weekly to develop these guidelines and taking us step by step. So now, a week ago, we started live streaming our sanctuary, and Mary is going to tell us about the status of that.
Yes, so Bruce Meyer has been working to make sure we're set up for that. He has ordered the equipment and graciously obtained equipment for us to begin streaming even before all our equipment was in. And so he will continue to upgrade to our system. When the camera comes in right now, we have like a 12 times optical zoom, which is great, but the new camera will have a 30 times optical zoom, so we'll make it even easier to maneuver views while we're live streaming and see things within the sanctuary. So he will keep us running, and again, we may be looking for volunteers that Bruce can train to help with that, so let us know of any interest.
Good, thank you, Mary. And I hope if you haven't visited on Sunday recently that you will and see the difference. It's so much better than my sitting in the study, looking down at my iPad and trying to deliver a meditation. I think that you'll appreciate that we are now in the sanctuary. Plus, it gives you the setting of our worship center, and is a much more positive experience than what we were able to provide for you before. So please consider watching on Sunday morning. I have one other announcement, a reminder to everybody that on Sunday, June 28th, we will have our mid-year meeting, an important meeting, because we will be electing the church officers for the coming year, and then also a budget for the next 6 months of the year. I believe this meeting will probably be taking place on Zoom, and we will be voting on Zoom, as the church will also be voting regarding the new candidate, or the candidate who is coming this weekend. So we're all excited about this weekend, a very, very busy week, many opportunities, and I hope that you will be able to participate in some of these opportunities as a friend or a member of the church. And thank you for joining us for this Keeping in Touch. Goodbye.